Welcome, Earthly Souls, to my channel, Earthly Soul Tarot. My name is Daniel, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are not new, welcome back, my loves. I'm so happy to have you back here. Alright, you guys, we're gonna jump in and start with the tarot deck, maybe go in with the oracle deck as well to kind of see what the overall energy is looking like for you right now. We're gonna look into any conflicting, supporting energies at the moment, any surprises that may be coming your way soon. I don't know, anything and everything. So let's go ahead and connect with your spirit guides, your spirit team. Spirit guides, what does the collective need to know at this very moment? The Two of Wands is coming up for you as the first card, so there could be quite a big decision coming your way. And the Magician as well. Let's get one more. Okay. The Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Very interesting. For some of you, this decision could be revolving around your relationship. Yeah, the Two of Cups is like a spiritual connection that you have with someone for sure. And it seems like there's going to be a lot of very sudden shifts, maybe a lot of quick changes happening within your relationship, okay? Not to scare you, this doesn't feel like it's anything bad. It's just like a sudden shift here. There's something that has to do with your resources. The Magician, this could honestly symbolize you coming into a sudden boost in your income. Maybe you're receiving a lot of money out of nowhere. It feels like a surprise. Because this is something that is going to give you and your relationship an opportunity. There's like a big opportunity here with the Two of Wands. This is a huge energy of, again, opportunity, decisions. Could also signify moving somewhere. Okay, you see how he's kind of holding this, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it at all. He's kind of holding like that, the globe. You know, like the world is kind of in his hands. It's almost like there's a message of like, you're about to come into a lot of wealth. And if it's not money, if it's not like monetary wealth, this is just something that has to do with abundance. You're going to become very abundant. The Knight of Wands is coming up for you. I do feel like this Knight of Wands is a little bit of a messenger. I don't know why I wanted to like make a noise after that. A messenger. And the Chariot. Spirit, who is this Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands? The Ten of Swords. This could be somebody that you don't speak to anymore. Coming into your energy. I'm hearing to throw you off or to try to direct you somewhere, because they're trying to act as this Chariot card right now. It's like they're trying to act as if like they are someone that you should pay attention to or listen to. It's like someone's coming up to you and saying, hey, you need to follow in my footsteps. You know what I mean? And yeah, I do feel like a lot of you don't really, either you don't talk to this person anymore, or you've cut contact with them, or there's something, a situation that happened that caused some type of abrupt ending with this energy, but for some reason they've come back almost to like warn you about something. I'm not sure what exactly. It's a very odd message. The Hanged Man is coming up in your energy, so I do feel like you're not really going to be sure on how to take this. I don't know. I'm kind of seeing you like saying, oh, okay, like, what do I do with this information? You know what I mean? The Strength card is coming up here. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This person could be a fire sign. A Leo specifically. What else, Spirit? Can we move on from that and see what else is coming up? The Wheel of Fortune. Is it upside down? No. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I keep getting the message of like a warning sign, and I don't know why. This is kind of telling you, I believe, collective, this is telling you to be careful and make sure that you don't, sorry guys, I was interrupted for a bit. But as I was saying, make sure that you don't accidentally miss out on a very important opportunity. I feel like for some reason, this energy that's coming in, this person, this ex, I don't know, ex-friend, ex-lover, whoever they are, I think they're coming into your energy to try to distract you from something. And if you fall into their trap, if you are distracted, you're going to miss out on something big. You're going to miss out on an opportunity. Yeah, oh my god. And as I'm saying that, you're getting the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and the Nine of Swords. And Justice. Make sure that you don't miss what is meant for you, basically, is what they're trying to tell you right now by your spirit team. Yeah, what else, Spirit? What else? Why is this person, why? Like, why is this person trying to distract you? King of Wands. Again, you could be dealing with a very, I almost want to say narcissistic person. Okay? Fire sign. I don't know, I'm getting heavy fire sign right now. But yeah, this person is very narcissistic, and they also have this tendency to kind of like spread their energy all over the place, kind of like a wildfire, and it's very toxic. It's very toxic, and I feel like the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, yeah, I feel like this person is very stubborn as well. There's like a certain way that they want things happening. They're very controlling, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like they see you, you know, they see you doing so much better, and they can see from an external point of view, they can see this blessing coming your way. I don't know if maybe they know someone, like a mutual friend or something. Maybe people have been talking about you to them. But there's like an opportunity that they know is headed your way. And for some reason, it feels like they want to sabotage that for you. And I'm sorry to be so negative. I honestly was not expecting this reading to be like a warning sign. But I guess, you know, that's what is coming up for you. But anyway, Spirit, can we get some advice? How can we overcome this energy? The Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So with the Three of Wands, I always read this card as a planning card. It is a card of having hope, okay, towards the future specifically. It's also, again, a card of moving. It could also be a card of messages coming through as well. Kind of like someone's acting as a messenger. So that kind of is giving me a little bit confirmation that there could be a mutual friend or person that is relaying information to this energy. And the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here as our advice, Spirit? The Knight of Cups in regards to what? In regards to the Six of Pentacles. Be open to receiving just as much as you give. That's kind of like a message I'm getting here just from looking at these cards. Be open to receiving as much as you give out, collective. I think right now the universe itself needs to know that you are okay with receiving this blessing as well. And if you at any point give this person the time of day, or this energy the time of day, if you even give them an opportunity to make you turn your head, you could miss it, okay? And I want to say, like, it's that sensitive. It is that quick, okay? That's how quick this opportunity is going to pass you by, if you don't see it, all right? Kind of like a shooting star, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not looking directly at it, you're not gonna see it, because shooting stars, they pass by super quick. But when you do catch them, oh my god, they're so beautiful. It's something that you honestly don't forget for the rest of your life. So yeah, again, be open to receiving. And a way to show the universe that you are open to receiving is by not entertaining energies that you know are trying to sabotage you, okay, from receiving your blessings. Yeah. What else, Spirit? The Emperor is coming up in your energy. Again, I feel like you're in this space where you've become kind of like your own boss. A lot of you could be someone that has their own business. Maybe you're driving your own career. You know what I mean? It's like you're not career driven. You're the driver of your career. And so yeah, obviously a lot of people are looking at you right now. Okay, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders as well, I want to say. Not in a bad way, but you do feel like you have a lot of responsibilities. So maybe on a day-to-day basis, you can sometimes feel a little bit stressed or a little bit overbeared. Is that a word? Overburdened? I'm not sure. But the Eight of Swords is coming up here for you. And the Eight of Swords has a lot to do with feeling trapped, but most of the time it could be a mental thing, like a mental prison kind of situation. So just remember that you have free will, okay? I feel like that's something maybe some of you forget a lot of the time, and then you remember, oh wait, I have free will. Like, I can just get up and do this if I want to, or I can say no to that if I want to. Like, someone invites me somewhere and I don't want to go, I can say no. Which is funny because I literally went through that today. Like, I got this message and it was someone in my family like, oh, this person wants you to come over on Friday because these people haven't seen you in so long, they want to see you. I haven't spoken to these people since I was literally a child. You know, so I'm like, I honestly don't really want to go. And I told them, I'm going to be so honest, I don't want to go. And they were just like, okay. And I'm like, wow, I could just do that, you know? And it's like this energy where you forget you could say no if you need to. You forget that you can and should set boundaries with people. So yeah, and the Three of Cups, as I'm saying that too. So maybe you have a lot of friends that, you know, are trying to get you to direct your energy somewhere else. But you know deep down what's best for you. You know where you want to direct your energy right now. So other than this energy that's trying to sabotage you, make sure that, you know, your friends and family members, as good intentions as they may have, make sure that they don't distract you as well, okay? Because I'm telling you, there's something big coming up for you. Something really big. Yeah, the Page of Cups, the Four of Wands. Some of you could be getting married. I don't know why I'm getting that message here. Maybe because it's the Four of Wands. But the Page of Cups reminded me of the beginning of the reading when we were talking about your relationship. If you are in a relationship, this romantic relationship. So again, I see you moving out. I see you starting to form your life with your person, if you haven't already, at least. And for those of you who don't resonate, who are not in a relationship, this could be symbolic for something else. This could be a relationship that you're developing with yourself. It could be a healing journey that you're on that is about to become so much bigger, so much more obvious. I guess I'm trying to say that. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. From the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. You definitely are doing a lot of emotional maturing, okay, collective, which is such a beautiful thing because, again, I feel like it's starting to become very visible to the people around you, which, again, is going to attract energies that don't want the best for you. But I think, you know, being in this position of the Queen of Cups, you're so emotionally mature and emotionally aware that you can see right through the BS. You can see when somebody's coming in to sabotage you or to distract you or try to stop you from receiving these blessings, okay? I can't make this up. King of Cups as well, right at the bottom of the deck, next to the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Not only that, but the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a complete balance, okay, within you, okay? There's a lot of emotional healing that has been done, and you are ready for the next step, whatever that may be. And as I'm saying that, 10 of Cups, my loves, the freaking 10 of Cups. I mean, this is amazing. I know it started off like as a warning sign, and it is. Please make sure that you are not letting this person get in the way of you and this next chapter of your life, because let me tell you guys, this next chapter is going to be so rewarding. So rewarding. Now, with that being said, hold on. Let me let my dog out first, and then we'll go on to the next section of the reading. Okay, so with that being said, I want to dive a little bit deeper with the Oracle deck and see what is coming up for you in this next chapter of your life, collective. So now that we know what it's going to take for you to get there, warning signs, things that you might be dealing with, energies, let's go ahead and see what is going to come your way the moment you actually get there, my loves. Let's see if we can get any messages from the Oracle, and we'll do some tarot as well if we feel like we need to. Spirit guides, what is coming in this next chapter for the collective? Higher power off the bat. So again, this instantly kind of reminded me of literal power, like literal magical power. So maybe you're trying to, you know, work on your psychic powers or your intuition. There's something about you that, again, you're leveling up. You're becoming like a goddess, like a goddess energy. Someone that people really look up to as well. And I'm kind of getting this message as like you're a force, one to be reckoned with, but you are a force of energy that pushes people to reveal their truths. There's something about you where you literally light up the moon, just the same way as the sun lights up the moon. And so people might start acting a little bit weird around you because they're not going to know how to keep things from you. Like, quite literally, there could be lots of people coming up to you just revealing secrets, okay? Maybe secrets on the way they feel about you or the way they feel about other people. Maybe it's just secrets that they've been keeping about themselves. But it's like, and you're gonna notice, it's gonna be so significant, the change, that you're going to notice it. You're gonna be like, how come all of a sudden people trust me with all this information? It's because they can feel your literal higher power. Like, they can feel you quite literally becoming a force that shines light on truths. Let's see, what else. You're also getting watch for signs, stay in integrity. So there are going to be a lot of signs from your spirit guides along the way. You're going to be, again, like I said, your intuition is going to be very heightened. So you're going to be able to notice a lot quicker, okay, the signs that they send to you. With this card, the stay in integrity card, I feel like there could be a situation that might boost your ego a little bit. And it's going to require you to, have to ground yourself. Like, don't, like, make sure you're not flying away, you know what I mean? That tends to happen when we can feel ourselves level up. We start feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world, I'm unstoppable. Like, sometimes we could even feel like, oh, maybe like you're better than the people around you. Ego comes into play a lot. So make sure that you are staying in your integrity, that you're staying grounded, okay, that you're still aware of the reality around you, and that you're not letting, the spiritual energies, lift you off the face of the earth, okay? Celebration is coming up for you, which is very exciting. Like I said, I feel like some of you could be getting married. The Go For It card coming up. And it's funny because, like, all gold, this is abundance as well. Go for it. If there's something like an opportunity coming up in this next chapter that feels risky, I feel like this is kind of a little bit of a sign from your guides to go for it, because it could actually bring you a lot of abundance, okay? Something that could possibly lead to a huge celebration for you. And but again, this is kind of like a marriage card, right? Because there are like two people, they look like they're getting married. I see like music signs. Like, this is just like a huge celebration of life, but also of like a connection here. It could even be a spiritual celebration, okay? Releasing blocks is coming up here as well. So again, you are leveling up spiritually, emotionally. A lot of things that used to trigger you are no longer going to have that hold on you in this next chapter of your life. You're going to start noticing, like, wow, this is something I thought I'd never get over, or something I thought I could never look at or read or watch or listen to, and now I'm listening to it, I'm watching it with no issue, and I don't feel as strongly about it as I used to. That's called healing, my loves. And of course, we don't always completely heal. Most of the time we really don't. Healing is something very linear. Sometimes, maybe one day, you'll feel the emotions all over again. But this is definitely a step up, okay? A lot of progress has been made with your traumas, with your healing journey. You've done such a great job, and I do want to congratulate you guys. Self-regulation, yeah, you've done such a great job at becoming, someone that is good at self-regulation, someone that is self-reliant, self-sufficient, okay? You don't really rely on anyone anymore, at least not in this next chapter of your life. You're becoming very independent. You're also learning a lot of new things about yourself as well. There could be a lot of surprising truths coming up to the surface for you. And I feel like it's because of the fact that you've been doing a lot of shadow work, and you're paying attention to yourself more. You're listening to your body and to your own thoughts. You're starting to notice the little things that you subconsciously think about throughout the day, things that maybe you've never really noticed before. So yeah, a lot of truths coming to light. I'm getting a huge, like, truths coming to light energy in this reading. Spirit, what else? What other Yeah, beginnings is coming up for you, my loves. Again, this is such a crazy step up from where you've been. I also do really feel like a lot of you are physically moving. And I know that might not be for everyone, but I feel like it's a very specific message here for someone at least. But someone's like buying a new house or something. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, something that you've been saving up for is definitely coming your way, whether it be a house, maybe it's a car, maybe it's an investment that you've been waiting to, you know, receive back. You've been waiting for your investment to grow. Whatever it is coming your way, collective. It is, and it's coming at you fast too. The Knight of Swords. It is coming at you fast. Almost unexpected. It's like, wait, I thought this was going to take like 2 more years. No, it's happening right now, my loves. It's happening right now. Spirit, what else? The Judgment card. I mean, yeah, I think you guys get the gist. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. A lot of good karma is coming your way as well. There's something here as well about possibly, for some of you, this is going to be very, very specific. But I am getting kind of like a call from like maybe a passed on loved one or a spirit guide, a very specific spirit guide that maybe you haven't heard from in a while is going to make kind of like a reappearance, okay? I don't know why. That's very specific. That's probably just going to be for a few of you, maybe just one of you. But yeah, keep on the lookout for that. Watch for the signs. Remember the card you got earlier? Watch for signs. Anyway, my loves, let's get one last message, and then we're going to end the reading. Spirit, any last messages? Yeah, the Nine of Wands is coming up. And the Nine of Wands is a card of perseverance. Why did I say it like that? Perseverance. Wow, I can't talk sometimes. The grammar goes out the window when I do tarot. Yeah, this is a card of perseverance, a card of pushing, because you can feel that you're getting to the finish line and you are about to cross over a portal. I feel like you're literally stepping into a portal. And again, you're going to notice it. Physically, your reality is going to change in very subtle ways. You're going to feel it in people's energy. You're going to feel it in your own energy. You're going to feel it in the way that you react to things. Like I said, a lot of things that used to trigger you are not going to trigger you anymore. You might even start feeling very detached from your material things and like wanting to kind of declutter or give things away. Maybe change your entire aesthetic. I don't know. There's something huge here about just changing, stepping into literally through a portal, almost like stepping into an alternate reality where your life is just like that much better. You know what I mean? Which is so exciting, you guys. Again, please make sure that you are not distracted. Okay, this is all very beautiful, but this reading did come with a warning sign. Make sure that you don't let this energy, whoever this person is, whatever this energy is, make sure that they don't distract you. Make sure that you're not giving them the time of day. Don't turn your head, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Your guides really want you to just focus on the road ahead of you because you're almost there. And if you so much as turn your head for 2 seconds, you could probably miss that beautiful shooting star that is about to cross your path. All right, my loves. So yeah, I hope that this reading helped. Okay, whoever it resonated with, I hope it brought you clarity. I wish you the best of luck with this new endeavor, my loves. And I will see you guys on the next reading, okay? Goodbye.